Hello again, everybody. I'm the Dude5, back with another video. And today we'll be continuing our walkthrough series of LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens with Collectible Hunting Part 8. Including this video, we have a total of 10 LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens videos left before we conclude the walkthrough series. The final 4 videos will be 100% walkthroughs of the DLC missions from the Season Pass. So let's get underway. I'm going to be focusing on uploading these videos until I finish the series, and then I'll start focusing a little bit more on Middle-earth Shadow of War. We're going to start off collecting the carbonite bricks here on Takodana. That's carbonite brick number 18 and gold brick number, I think it said 185 or something like that. Anyway. Sorry, guys. Looks like we need 2 grappling characters right here. For a while, I was focusing on just recording and finishing up this walkthrough series and the DLC story missions for Watch Dogs 2, because there was a few games I wanted to trade in towards some of my pre-orders. FYI, the release date for Middle-earth Shadow of War has been pushed back to October 10th, actually. It was originally going to be coming out on August 18th, I believe, but it got pushed back to October, so there is a little bit more of a time frame now for me to finish my Shadow of Mordor walkthrough series, and also some of my other ones, so... But due to my busy schedule, me working 2 jobs and trying to get a place of my own for me and my girlfriend and son, I'm really, really busy. And so I know I started doing 5 different series, one on each day of the week, one on each weekday. But I'm simply unable to keep up with that schedule because it's too time consuming with my life, and so. I'm just going to be focusing on one series at a time. I'm going to finish up this LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens series and stuff like that. And then after that, I'll focus more on Shadow of Mordor until we wrap that up. And then I'll have my my 3 other series that I do. Also, there are games coming out in the future. Other games. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is coming out, and I think, from what I've read and heard, there should be a single-player campaign in that game. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I'll also cover multiplayer content in that. As soon as Destiny 2 launches, I'm going to be streaming that live with my friend Nightwolf, and we're going to be bringing that content to you guys so you guys can see all the epicness. Also, the Destiny 2 pre-order beta is going to be released for PS4 on July 18th, and so I'm probably also going to be streaming that as well. Some of the content that's offered, and so yeah. Also, at the end of June here, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is coming out, so I'll probably do a series on that just because it's so much fun. I haven't played Crash Bandicoot since PS1, guys, so that's going to be some great nostalgia for us. So, and then I'm also, as far as LEGO games go, I recently discovered a few weeks ago that LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2 is going to be a thing this November. It's actually released on the same day as Star Wars Battlefront 2, November 14th. So as soon as that comes out, I'll definitely be doing a series on that and 100%ing it. I almost decided to do a series on LEGO Marvel's Avengers, but by the time I got all my recording software and everything, I was too far progressed into the game. I didn't really feel like deleting and starting over. Or starting a new game. So I did 100% that, but I didn't do a series on it. So, but we will 100% LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens, and we will 100% LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2 when it comes out. So I have all of these on pre-order. So I'm gonna be having some fresh new content. I just want to let you guys know that. But I still gotta finish this series. I still gotta finish Shadow of Mordor. I still gotta finish Horizon Zero Dawn. I've been been taking a break from most of my series just because I've been super busy, and there's a lot of stuff I'm going through that kind of emotionally and mentally kind of sometimes make me unable or unwilling to do videos at the end of a long day, and so I'm just going to focus on one series at a time. And then I also still have Skyrim Remastered I got to do, and then Assassin's Creed Chronicles, actually. I remember I started those series. I kind of rebought Infamous Second Son, and I recorded all the episodes for it, so at some point in the future I'll start uploading those, just so I have the series on my YouTube channel, because it was one of my all-time favorite games. I'm a huge fan of the Infamous franchise. I've played the first 2 games. I played Festival of Blood DLC for the PS3, and as soon as I got my PS4, Infamous Second Son was one of the absolute first games I played. So I rebought it for $20. I replayed it, I recorded it, and so at some point in the future I'll upload those episodes for you guys to enjoy on my channel. Also, at some point in the future I'll have to record some more Final Fantasy 15, some of the timed quests and hunts and all the bonus stuff that's going on in FF15, as well as episode Gladiolus, and I believe episode Prompto is coming out sometime this summer, or in the fall. So as soon as that comes out, I'll have to record that too and do that for you guys. So we're progressing nicely. That was gold brick number 167, and we got that carbonite brick, I think. No, that's not the last carbonite brick. We actually have a couple more here that we have to get. By the way, guys, if my audio commentary still sounds a little muffled or like watery or something like that, like if it just still sounds a little poor, I don't know what's going on with it. When I did my last Assassin's Creed Chronicles China episode, my audio commentary sounded crystal clear. And so, but ever since then, with my new microphone, when I've been recording audio, I don't know, it's just sounded a little off to me. It almost sounded like there was like a watery filter over my voice, and I tried enhancing the audio through my software, but it just does not seem to be doing the trick. I mean, so I apologize if my audio commentary is a little poor quality sounding, but I don't know what to try with it. I'll have to try to figure out if there's something I can do about it or what. But so for now, it's gonna have to be the way it is. So hopefully y'all can hear me, you hear what I'm saying clearly enough. That's really all that matters. So let's see, the last carbonite brick seems to be down in that area of the map. We'll just follow our trusty ghost studs.
They're gonna be back. Trust me.
We use Admiral Akbar to get this last carbonite brick. That's carbonite brick number 24 and gold brick number 169. Yo. Why don't we go ahead? Oh, actually, that was not the last carbonite brick. There is one more. I didn't see that one. Sometimes with some of these maps, mainly with like the side missions, like the actual like character and like first order general missions, all that stuff, you have to complete enough of the side missions on the map itself in order to unlock the next one. And so sometimes, like for those of you playing this game, or if you've already played it, or if you were at first playing it but didn't realize some stuff. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. But yeah, like if there's been any confusion, or if there's any confusion for those of you playing this game possibly for the first time, when you do these side missions on the planets, sometimes you have to do most of them in order to unlock the next one in the series. And so I was a little bit confused in some of these planets. There's ways to access the certain areas that you don't exactly know at first, and you got to try to figure it out for yourself, really. And so, like, there's these little islands on the edges of the map on Takodana that you can't get to by just walking there. There's no secret, like, entrance or anything. What you actually have to do is you have to hop on a vehicle, zoom across the water, and get these gold bricks and complete these races on these little islands. But that's how you get to them, and you'll see that later in the video here. But it took me a while to figure it out. I kind of edited out some lengthier parts here, just so it didn't bog the video down too much. But it took me a little bit to try to figure out why I couldn't get to these islands and get these gold bricks and races done on these islands until about the end, when I did one of the races, and then it took me across the water, and I'm like, oh, so you can get across with a vehicle. So that's that. I'm gonna zip line down and get this gold brick right here. That's gonna be gold brick number 171. Use the force on 5 of these flowers in order to get a gold brick. The gold arrow that's pointing up in the air, that's the gold brick that you obtained for getting all these flowers. I think there's 2 more further up along the path, if I'm not mistaken. Use the force on this flower. That'll be number 4. And the final one is right here. Last 2 are beside this little doorway. And that's going to be gold brick number 172. And as you guys can see, the gold arrow that was originally there is gone now. Our little gold brick indicator. Sometimes with these collectible detectors, these indicators, sometimes the arrows can be a little misleading. So really, all it is just you have to keep an eye on your surroundings and figure out what unlocks this collectible. Because sometimes it's not always obvious, and sometimes the arrows will be pointing somewhere when really you need to be focusing on something else. So the arrows can be very misleading if you're not careful. So, but I have them on just because in the long run it makes it a hell of a lot easier to get these things. And so makes my life easier, so makes you guys watching these videos easier too. So, and since Ray is a gymnast, she's gonna get that gold brick number 173. So I'm actually really eager to see episode 8. I'm a little afraid of what might happen. I don't know if most of you guys have seen the trailer for it. If you want, I'll leave a link in the description of this video to the Star Wars Episode 8 teaser trailer. We're still a bit of a ways off from December, but this year's already flying by pretty quick, and we're already in summer. So that is one of the links I'll provide in the description of the video for you guys. And if you, you know, kind of let me know in the comments what you think might happen in Episode 8. I've really only seen and heard rumors at this point, and really I try not to pay too much attention to rumors of a movie that's not even out yet, because none of us know what's going to happen. I mean, there was speculation and rumor of what was going to happen in Episode 7, and that movie still managed to surprise me with some of the facts that were brought to light. So I figured Han and Leia would have had a kid that something happened to, and so, but that movie still managed to blow me away and surprise me and make me cry. But I pray to God Luke or any of the other main characters don't die. I mean, we already lost Carrie Fisher last year, so I mean, I hope that Leia is still a part of the movie in some way, shape, or form. She probably will be. They were probably filming on it, but then once she passed away, they I don't know if there's any parts where they might have had to CGI her face, but they've gotten very talented at that over with their computer animation over at Disney or wherever they edit their films. I'm not gonna lie, they have gotten very, very, very talented at that. If you've seen Rogue One and the animation CGI face work they did with Governor Tarkin, it was phenomenal. The fact that they were able to essentially resurrect the actor who played him with CGI, and if there's a voice actor that was able to accurately enough portray his voice and the tone of his voice, I was absolutely amazed with Rogue One. I'm not gonna lie, that was superb. So, if they have to do any CGI work with Leia, with older Leia, in Episode 8, it would not surprise me, obviously, because Carrie Fisher is now deceased. And so, anytime you hear or see me do anything Star Wars, you're probably going to hear me talk about Carrie Fisher, I know. I mean, mainly I'm just, my heart goes out to her loved ones and her family, obviously, because her mother passed away right alongside her. But, it's still a bit of a... It's still something that's going to be kind of tough for us big Star Wars fans to let go, because, we loved her so much as this character. And so, I mean, when Han died in Episode 7, it felt like I lost somebody I truly loved. And Carrie Fisher passed away, I'm sure it felt the same way to the rest of us. And so, just kind of keep thoughts, hearts, and prayers out there for those people. It's a little BB-8 general mission we're going to come back to in a minute. Right now, we're going to follow our ghost studs to our next gold brick. I actually think it's kind of funny that when you run for a while in this game, you can actually hear the characters like huffing and puffing like they're tired and out of breath, and it's like, if you go through all the stuff you went through in the movie, I didn't hear you huffing and puffing, so why are you huffing and puffing in the game? It just doesn't make sense. Well, there's these little, like, free weight looking things that we gotta do different stuff to activate. We gotta use the force on that one to pull that down. I think it's a banner, actually. We gotta pull these banner flags up so they're properly displayed. Get a lot of stats from that. I'm going to use BB-8 to raise this second banner here. We're going to go ahead and switch to raise so we can become BB-8. Roll our way on up that banner. And third and final one, we got to have a grapple character. So we're going to go ahead and become our favorite Stormtrooper General, Captain Phasma, who I'm eager to see get more screen time in Episode 8, by the way. A lot of fans were pissed off about that. I mean, it was funny the way that she got dealt with at the end of Episode 7. Hilarious. But she needed much more screen time in Episode 7 than she got, and I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people making comparisons to, like, Boba Fett and Darth Maul. The fact that, Phasma didn't get nearly as much screen time as she should have. So, but I'm sure she will in Episode 8, which will be good. We're going to go ahead and do this little BB-8 general mission. We got to bulldoze all these little BB-8 colored pillars. So it's fairly easy. Just use the BB-8 bum rush.
I'm gonna need your help with something.
By holding down square or X if you're playing on the Xbox console. I assume. I don't know these things. I don't play Xbox. I play PS4, so nerds to you people. Whatever console you want to play on is your choice. I don't care. But I have a great deal of Sony and Nintendo pride, because their products have never let me down. Microsoft did. So.
You've got to help me. Well, not me, but me friend. Their ship's under attack. Not owning a ship myself, there's precious little I can do to render assistance. But you, you look like someone who has a ship. There's something about your eyes. Probably the number of them.
We're going to go into our warp space tunnel, and funnily enough, apparently you need hyperspace to fly a ship to a planet that you're already on to get into a aerial dogfight. You'll find out what I'm talking about here in a minute. We entered a hyperspace tunnel to come to Takodana when we were already on Takodana. I think that's really... I don't know if this has happened before in my past videos with this series, but I think that's a little inconsistency that they could have... I think that's an inconsistency that they could have easily avoided. But, because like when you're doing this side mission on Takodana, you get sent into a hyperspace tube to Takodana. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, there are people that might argue, well, I mean, it's like, no, when you go into hyperspace, when you go into light speed, you're charting a course straight ahead for a different destination. If you're on Takodana and you tried charting a course at light speed to Takodana, would it even circle back around? Like, I don't think so. It's like your light speed, you know, your hyperspace computer module you'd be setting a course for Takodana, and it would look you straight in the face and say, "Dumbass, you're already here." Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it would say. Like, look, Nimrod, you're already here. What you're doing doesn't make any sense. Get off of me. Go do what you do. So, it's not something I've thought about before, but now that I'm commentating, I'm looking at this and I'm like, you know, sent us into hyperspace to come back to Takodana. That doesn't make a damn lick of sense at all, but, you know, what can you do? Alrighty, so that's going to take care of that. We're going to cut back to Takodana here. In just a moment. I thought I'd cut back to it. That's okay. We'll go back through hyperspace to Takodana again. Mainly, it's just a loading screen. I think that's what it is.
That was some flying, I imagine. To be honest, I was looking the other way. Didn't want to faint from excitement. I really must give you something for your bravery. For instance, a warning to be less cavalier in future. Oh, and also this.
Alright, that's going to be gold brick number 178. Yeah, I think the hyperspace tube is just a loading screen metaphor, and so I don't know what I was trying to do there, but for those of us actually watching and paying attention, it doesn't make any sense to go to hyperspace when you're on Takodana to get to Takodana. So
Over here. I'm gonna need your help.
on to you game developers. You think I'm not that clever, but I am. And this is the race that actually took us across the water to one of these little islands. That's how I figured out how to get there. So yeah, you hop on any vehicle, you can, on any minifigure vehicle, you can get to these islands and get these collectibles. That's going to be gold brick number 179. Oh. use Rapid Blaster Fire with Phasma to melt that gold statue, and that's going to get us gold brick number 180. So, believe that is actually going to do it for this episode, guys. I want to thank everyone so much for watching. My name has been I'm the Dude 5. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video, as well as any others of mine that you may enjoy, including the one I provide on screen. Also, check out my friend Night the Wolf on YouTube. I'll provide a link on screen to his channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also, guys, if there are any subscribers on my channel that are big Destiny players, primarily on PS4, looking for a great group of people to do raids, Crucible, Age of Triumph stuff, etc., especially before Destiny 2 launches in September, be sure to check out Body Body No Pants Party Clan. I'll provide a link on screen to our YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll also provide a link in the description to our Facebook page. Drop us a like, get in touch with one of the admins, and get inducted into the clan straight away. So, this is the... Yeah, this is one of the last videos in the, like I said before. Including this, there's about 10 more LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens videos left for me to edit and upload. And then I got video games coming out in the future. After this series, I'll focus more on Shadow of Mordor, finish that series. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 is coming out in the future. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Shadow of War. And so, we got some great content to look forward to, guys, and I look forward to bringing that content to you. And I look forward to hopefully growing my channel more as well. So, thanks so much again for watching, guys, and as always, stay classy, and I will see you all out there in a galaxy far, far away.